Lovely sunny day under quarantine, so I decided to do some few jobs on my car. It's a VW Touran 1.4 TSI. Current mileage is 112,459. I'm going to do a brake flush job today. The last time I did it was in 2017 with VW. They did a brake and aircon service altogether, some combo deal or something. That time I think I had about 100,000 miles. So today I'm gonna try and do my own flush, do all 4 brakes. I've got the fluid, I've got some few tools, but before I do that, I will test the fluid for water percentage, and then I'll take it from there. So hopefully it's gonna be a fun one. All right, stay tuned. Okay, that's the brake reservoir, and down there I've got this tester kit that tells you the percentage of water. So that's 0, under 1, 2, 3, and more than 4. Apparently when it's 3 or over 3, this bit here, when the lights come on, it means you have to change your fluid. So first of all, I need to get in there. Let's see. It's a bit dirty. Let me clean it. Nice. So clean it a bit in there to get all the dust off the cup. Okay. So open the reservoir. Okay. I also have to make sure that none of the brake fluid gets into your paint, because it's highly corrosive. It's going to eat your paint. So you have to be extra careful. Oh crap. Where's it here? So get that out of the way. Put this device on and plug it in. So as you can see, it says okay. So you only have under 1%. So it says fluid is under 1%. So let's try and this is a weird system. Okay, so judging by the lights, we've got under 1%. So water wise is good, but I'm still gonna do the flush anyway. Okay, so that should up. So it was under 1%. So give this bad boy a good clean. So the tools you need, obviously, for the flush, you need a 1 liter .4 brake fluid, brake cleaner if you need one. I've got grease, zip ties, and tubes for our DIY kit, and of course water bottle with a hole. You also need an angled funnel and a turkey baster to suck some of the stuff out. This one, brake grease and stuff like that, I don't think I'll need it, but I just have it just in case. I have Loctite, and of course your hydraulic jack and your stands, and you know, once you lift your car up, you'll be safe as much as possible. Ooh, I left that open. That's bad. Always close this, because the whole idea is to prevent air and moisture getting into it. So close that. Okay, now it's closed. So obviously we are doing all 4 sides. So you start with your front passenger rear brake first. You bleed that, and then you go to your driver's side rear brake. You bleed that, and then you go to your front passenger, you bleed that, and then you do your driver side brake. So in that order. So let me jack the front rear tire, take the tire out, and then I'll get back to you guys. And that's a, hope you can see, that's a bleeder screw there. So hopefully it's going to be an easy job. Alright, so your next step is to make your one person bleed kit. So all you need is a bottle, drill a hole at the top, and get a tube that is going to fit on your bleeder screw cap. So this one, you take a bit from the master cylinder to about 1/4, stick this in so that it doesn't suck in air, and then you continue bleeding. So it's very simple. And I'll show you. So on this car, there is your bleeder screw, which this one fits on it perfectly. So for this step, we have a bottle, one person bleed kit, turkey baster, and a funnel, and we're going to be using one of these. Always get it brand new, open it sealed, and then you can use it. Make sure you use everything, whatever is left, dispose of it. There's no point storing it because it's hydroscopic, it absorbs water. So we're gonna crack the reservoir open and start sucking out. We're using the .4 new. It's going to be difficult to fill it out, so I'm going to use this long funnel, stick it in and just fill it out. So get the new .4, break the seal, and start filling. Okay, squeeze the lid back on. So as you can see, the fluid is somewhere around here. I don't see any bubbles so far, which is good. So I'm gonna stick it down here. And pump the brakes. So now we pop. Okay, so we've done about 5 pumps. The fluid coming out now is very clear, so the bottle is getting full. So I think we'll call it quits on this side and move to the next. So I'm going to tighten the bolt and disconnect the kit. Okay, I think that's tight enough. Gonna disconnect the tubing. Just look at how much we've taken out. Okay, just look at that. Okay, just gonna tighten it with this wrench here just to get it snug. Okay, that'll do. So I've cleaned around it. It's looking dry. I'm going to apply the brakes. If it doesn't leak, it means we've done a good job. So I've pumped the brakes for about 5 times, and as you can see, it's still dry. So that's the sign we've done a good job. And that's it. So the rest is to put the tire back together, and we've got 3 more to do. Right, so now that we are done on this side, I'm going to apply a bit of copper grease to the hub, so that next time when you take the tire, especially in winter, the tire does not seize onto the hub. So a bit of copper. So with the applicator, you just have to be careful not to put some in the actual screws hole, because apparently it'll make it back out when you're driving, and you don't want that. Okay, so that's done. Now let's fit the tire. Okay, so I've done the driver rear tire brake bleed. We started with this amount, and then we've drained up to that. And look at the state of that. It's gone really deep yellow. So I'm gonna tighten the bleed screw and disconnect the kit. Right, so we are doing the front passenger brake bleed. That's your brake bleed bolt. So I've just sprayed a bit of WD-40 on it just to unstick things, and then I'm going to bleed it as usual. Fairly straightforward. So I'm going to do this off camera because it's the same method, and then I'll put you on later. So I've done about 15 pumps on the brake, and as you can see, we are having clear fluid coming out of the brake system. And we started from here, and now we bled to around here, which is good. So I'm going to tighten this thing up, take the tube out, and do some compressions on the brake. Pumping, sorry. If there's no leak, then we've done a great job, and I'll put you on later. So I'm just doing the last bit, the driver's side. As you can see, we're starting from there, and there's a bit of fluid coming out just there, and I'm going to pump it, top it up, pump it, top it up, and we'll take it from there. So just finished the driver's side. Started from here, now we're up to here. So I'm gonna put some copper grease on the hub, install the tire, and that'll be the job done. Alright, with the waste, so 5-liter bottle, brake fluid, let it drain, and you keep that, and then you dispose of it at your local recycling center. Right, so brake job done. All the wheels are nice and dry, so I'm going to take care for a test drive, and I'll report back later. Thank you.